All right, I'm liking this, guys. Let's talk about what's going on with Palantir. The stock looks like it's about to go insane, as if it hasn't already been going insane, which we all know it has been. But it looks like we're about to go even higher. And the breakout that I've been talking about to $200 looks like it's about to play out. So I want to go over, and that's not guaranteed, by the way. Do your own research, invest at your own risk, please. But I do want to go over Palantir in this video, and we'll touch upon Nvidia as well. Might as well do a 2-for-1 in here. Nvidia is trading at $190 as well, and these are two stocks that we are in. They're two of my biggest positions, right? They have been for a while, and they're both breaking out. And the funny thing is, man, you'd think it's the same stock. They're both trading near the same price. Palantir's at 186, Nvidia's at 189, and it's almost like Palantir, if you look at the chart, guys, it's lagging Nvidia just by a hair. It's lagging Nvidia by a hair. Look, Palantir, right? And we're just going to dive right into it right now. Palantir, man, you guys see that clear ascending triangle, right? It's clear as day. We've been covering this on the channel, and the cup and handle as well. I mean, look at this. Cup and handle, ascending triangle. We're making a move today, up 1%, $2 a share. We're at 187 bucks as I'm making this video. So it's like, this is so clear to me that we're about to, and I'm not saying we're going to rip to 250, but it's clear to me that we're going to at least test 193 or 190. And I think we're going to break through. I think we're going to break through, guys, and see something like we're seeing on Nvidia stock right now, which, again, Palantir's lagging just by a hair, right? If you look here, Nvidia, we saw the cup and handle. You see the cup and handle right here? We called this out, right? We called the triangle out like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and boom, now it's finally playing out as of yesterday. And this is where patience comes into play, folks, right? I talk about this every day, pretty much all the time. When you're trading stocks, analyzing stocks, looking at the charts, it's like you got to be patient, man, because you might have the right idea, but it's not going to play out that day, right when you think that it should play out. Sometimes it's going to take a couple days, right? But if a couple months go by and something hasn't happened, maybe you got the wrong idea, right? But in this case, it played out. We had the right idea. Cup and handle, triangle played out. Now we're seeing the breakout, and it's the same thing on Palantir. It's brewing, guys. It's so clear. And my alert is set at $190 per share at this point, and yeah, I think we're going to see a nice momentum move, and I'm looking to trade that. I'm looking to trade that. So Palantir, it's well on its way, in my opinion. Do your own research, but I think it's well on its way to 200 bucks a share. No problem this year, And guys, you might think, oh, it's crazy, Stas, you're nuts, but $10 more is what, It's nothing percentage-wise. It's like, imagine another $10 or another what, 4%, 3%, all right, 5%. I mean, if we had a crazy green day, Palantir could be at 200 bucks tomorrow, right? If we had at this point, it's not just going to pop, in my opinion, 10% out of nowhere. There's got to be a huge catalyst, right? When you're dealing with a company that now has gotten to a size that Palantir is, hundreds of billions of dollars, yeah, we're going to need a big catalyst to move the stock that much. It's not just going to pop on any random day like it's a small cap company, but yeah, I think there's good potential to get there by the end of the year. And same thing on Nvidia. I've been saying this when Nvidia was at like 170, 175, 180. Now we're breaking into the 190s, and this also hit all-time highs today. So we're just grooving, guys. We're grooving across the board. It's great. It's great. Stocks are ripping. Nvidia all-time high. Palantir is almost there. The overall stock market crushed it today. Well, the day's not over. We have 10 minutes left, but I don't want to say crushed it. All right, that I'm exaggerating a little bit, but Russell 2000 small caps up about 0.6%, pretty good right now. Looks like buyers are coming in. We're getting the nice pop off this 50 moving average. just what we wanted to see. QQQ's up almost 0.5%. This hit all-time highs this morning, right? SPY hit all-time highs as well. It's up 0.1%, so not much, but hey, all-time high, that's a W in my book, right? And what are we missing? The Dow's up about 0.25%, almost at all-time highs again. We're almost there, guys. Probably will hit it at some point tomorrow or next week by the looks of it. So that's what we're looking like. Very good day across the board, and stocks just keep moving, man. It's looking great. And let me leave you guys with this. Stocks are looking great right now, and let me run through some other ones while we're at it. But don't be scared to lock in profits. I don't want to be that guy and be like, oh, the party's over. Take money off the table, sell all your stocks. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think the bull market's over. But when we're running like this, man, when we had such a great September, when we were supposed to have a bad one, historically speaking, it might not be a bad idea, especially on some trades that you're up a lot on, to take some profits, especially on some trades, guys. Long-term stuff, a little bit different, but on trades, yeah, I would lock in some profits because you never know. We might get a drop later in October, and then we set ourselves up for that end of the year run, like I've been saying. Something like that could happen. But overall, for my long-term positions, guys, I'm not taking too many profits right now. But when it comes to, some trades, yeah, I'm locking in profits. I'm not shy there right now. So OKLO, man. 11%. This thing is ripping. We're breaking back over the 50 SMA, and it looks like the party's continuing. The show goes on, if you will. This one's starting to break out again. So watch out for that momentum to potentially continue. Soundhound is going up again here, guys. 11%. Holy moly! So we called this thing out at $13. It ripped to $19. Then we had a sharp pull down to about $15, much needed. And look, now we have a cup and handle that's kind of in play. You guys see that cup and handle? So if Soundhound takes 19 to 20 out, man, this thing might see a lot of momentum. We'll see. And I forget, where was Soundhound at the all-time high? $25. All right, so that could be where we go next. Maybe. We'll see. But Soundhound's looking great so far. I mean, the day's over. We have 5 minutes left. But let's see. What else is moving, guys? AMD's back over 170. Coinbase is going bananas, which I also think we called out recently. Yeah, we did on this dip. And now we're about to fill the gap to 385, 388. We're getting there. We're at 371 now, up $25 a share on the day. So I think Coinbase, guys, crypto's hot. Bitcoin's pushing $120,000 a coin again. We're looking very good in the market right now, crypto market. I think there's a decent chance Coinbase rips, tears the face off of 380. I think 385 and goes back to the mid 400s. I think that's in the cards, and that would be a great trade. I'm not going to lie. That would be a great trading opportunity this window right here. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Quicker video today. I mean, they're all about 8, 10, 12 minutes. But, yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. The market's about to close. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure to follow along depending on if you're on YouTube or Facebook. Subscribe, follow, same thing, right? And check out the Patreon. If you guys want to keep up with what I'm doing in my portfolio, stocks I'm buying, the updates weekly. We're putting in $500 every Monday, and we're growing this portfolio, and we're doing bonus deposits throughout the month, kind of whenever I feel like throwing in some extra cash, guys. Usually when the market sees a decent drop as a whole, I toss in more money, and the most I've put in a month is like $5,000. So we're aggressively growing this portfolio. And yeah, it's all on Patreon, full transparency, and it's only $10 a month. It's not that much these days, So if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon, get those updates, be a part of the community a bit more. It's linked down below. Go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon, or it's in the comments, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you all in the next video.